Welcome to Up North Adventures. This trip begins in the North Woods of Wisconsin at Wren Falls in Iron County, where we set up camp on a beautiful site overlooking the falls. Well rested, we awoke ready to hit the trail. So you can see my hammock set up over there. Nice site. But we're going to get tore down and hit the trails. Wren Falls is on the Tyler Forks River, which features bouldered rapids, sections of alder swamp with several steep bedrock drops. The Tyler Forks River joins the Bad River within Copper Falls State Park, which ultimately flows into Lake Superior. Before heading east, we wanted to see the trail construction progress that was going on just west of the campsite. Just down the hill was a recently built bridge, as well as a new campsite in the works. Still under construction here. It was a little ways. I've already been down here, but just want to show you guys. It just kind of wraps around the river. The campsite's up that way. You can see how they got the tape marking out the route. And eventually this will connect with Copper Falls. It's just a beautiful campsite, this Wren Falls site. It's not a North Country Trail designated site. There's another site they're working on. It's not complete yet. Down this way, I'll show you that. But just because it's not complete, we decided to stay at the county campground there. And as soon as we got there, I'm just like, wow, I can't believe nobody's here. Where is everybody? It's such a nice area. Fall colors are almost at peak. Nobody to be seen. And then all of a sudden, a group of probably 20, 30 four-wheelers come rolling in. Dirt bikes, four-wheelers. It's just chaos. But they stayed a few hours, cooked up some lunch, and then they were on their way. We had the place all to ourselves. One guy came later on. He was bike touring. But yeah, it's been great. I'll show you some footage on the way back. It's a beautiful trail. Thanks Heritage Chapter, North Country Trail. Great job maintaining it. Looks like this is going to be a future campsite here. We just walked to the end. It's not quite developed yet. I'll just show you what we got going on here. We parked my car here at Upsin Lake, right here. Then we got dropped off here on Casey Sag Road. Hiked in. We planned on staying at the gold mine campground, but then decided to come all the way to Wren Falls. I didn't get any footage just because there was showers and stuff, and I'm gonna get it all on the way back anyway. So camped here overnight. This is a beautiful spot. I'll show you around. And then today we'll do the 8 miles back to my my car. Might even go further to Foster Falls. We'll see what kind of time we got. That's what's happening. Hey guys, just getting underway here, leaving Wren Falls. I'm with Carrie. You can see him back there. We're gonna do about 7-8 miles from Wren Falls to Upsin Lake. It's a beautiful fall morning. We had some strong storms last night though, so the trail's a little soupy. But fall colors are probably about, I don't know, what do you say?
They gotta be at 75-80%.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the storm last night knocked a lot of the leaves down, but still really beautiful. Good old beaver dam there. Couple of them, yeah. It's kind of cool how you can see down in the valley there, it's all green. And then the tree line where the colors are about at peak. We're in the old worn out Penokee mountain range. It's kind of interesting because billions of years ago, this area used to rival the modern day Alps. But it's worn down since, but still really beautiful. You just don't think of it when you think of Wisconsin. You think of rolling hills, farms, forest, not mountains, but very cool. The Pinokees are made up of iron oxide-rich rocks and minerals from which metallic iron can economically be extracted. Much of the iron ore in the United States has come from 8 iron ranges around Lake Superior, the Penokees being one of them, where they process 2.7 billion tons of iron ore. There aren't many places in the world where you can go up to a rock, throw a magnet, and it sticks. The Pinocchio Range is one of those places. It's also one of the few places on Earth where your compass doesn't necessarily point north, which can make navigation very challenging. Today the area has largely recovered from the scars left behind from the iron mining boom days. The North Country Trail follows the Pinocchio Range, providing scenic overlooks of the surrounding forest. Oh, that's cool, all the mushrooms here. You've got caves coming up around the corner up there.
Just the cave area?
No, it's up further.
I heard it.
Sweet. See daylight over there, but Carrie went over there. You can't really get to it.
It's treacherous up there. I don't dare go in there.
So we've reached the gold mine west campsite, that way. We went up there on the way here. We don't need to go there again. We're going to have lunch over by the mining equipment up here. Nice site though, nice and private. It is a ways, the spur trail leading to it is a bit of a uphill. So we're coming up on the old mining site here. Some people say that this guy came here and sought out investors, even went to the trouble of putting some equipment on the site and got the investors in and then bailed, took the money and ran. And then there's other stories that they actually found gold, a lot of fool's gold, but minute amounts of real gold, but they got iron ore from here. So that was a big money maker. But we're coming up on some equipment and a little mine shaft I'll show you. Exploration in the area took place in the late 1800s. In 1901, Zenas Maxim and his son Frank were at work trying to develop a mine on their property. The elder Maxim bought a 15-horsepower engine. The steam boiler was skidded to the site and used as a power drill. The shaft was sunk horizontally down through the granite outcrop. So here's the mine shaft. Wouldn't be fun trying to get it back up there if you did fall. They got this rope here for safety. After having spent the past year sinking the shaft 50 feet deep, the dimensions were 7 feet by 9 feet, and buyers were already clamoring to buy him out. Maxim reported he had been offered a good price, but said he was getting too much copper to sell out. The following month, the newspaper reported gold-bearing rock had been discovered. The shaft was down 130 feet in April of 1904, in a vein of silver and gold, with traces of copper. A well was excavated and a camp was built on the site. Pieces of fool's gold can still be found in the dump pile near the shaft. In August of 1904, Frank Maxim displayed ore samples from the shaft in the town of Ashland. Frank Maxim died in Ashland on January 12, 1910. So we decided to fire this thing up, see if we can find some gold here. Psych, we're just having gold in the form of a mountain host meal. So we just left the gold mine there, stopped and had some lunch, beef stroganoff. Just continuing to Upsin Lake now. Really loving this trail, it's just beautiful. Beautiful time of year, no bugs. Trail is starting to dry out. But even at that, all the rain we got yesterday wasn't really muddy. A few puddles here and there, but nothing we can deal with. Temperature's about 60s, mid 60s. Nice and cool, perfect hiking weather. Okay, here's the bridge. We're coming up on Casey Sag Road. This is where we got dropped off. But we're going to continue on to Upsin Lake. That's where my car is. Where's the trail? This way. It's getting hard to see the trail with all these leaves. So this is a fairly new section of trail. Keeps getting bigger every year. I love it. Love to see the progress over the years. Seems like every other year I got a new section I can check out. So this is where Don dropped us off. And this Casey Sag Road goes all the way up and around to Wren Falls. So we could have started there, but we decided to do a few more extra miles, go in and then hike all the way back today. So we got, oh, it's only 1.4, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Overlook, so we go that way to the overlook.
How far to the car? 0.6, yeah, let's drop our weight off.
Somebody's got scratched open 3 miles across the falls.
Oh, cool. So we finished another section recently, obviously.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, let's drop our stuff off and come back. I think we decided we're going to go a little further, go to Foster Falls too. Just lighten our load and then continue on. About 6 miles into our hike, we came across this old ski shelter. We checked it out before the long descent down to the lake. Nice. She's a little danky. There's a bunk bed in here. Need a new tarp. I'd be pretty desperate to stay in here.
That's what it is, Wayne.
That's cool though. They could fix it up and throw a new roof on it. It'd be good. Clean it up. Upsin Lake is a 49-acre lake with a maximum depth of 17 feet. Fish in the lake include panfish and largemouth bass. And look at the color in here. Super bright. Just been following this Potato River. The Potato River is the easternmost tributary to the Bad River. The North Country Trail follows a portion of the Potato River and is quite scenic. So we're at the Potato, no, what is it? Tilted, I almost said Potato Patch. I was thinking of Pictured Rocks. We're at the Tilted Gabbro or something like that. Gabbro campsite. She's a beauty. Check out this fire pit. Nice. Nice site right on the Potato River. A picnic table, a bench. Plenty of places to hang the hammock. And the Potato River. Back that way.
It's kind of odd. Carnivorous hornet.
Yep. Our hike concluded at Foster Falls, where the Potato River splits, with the eastern branch going down a steep drop and the western branch going down a more gentle cascade. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching Up North Adventure.